Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee, this JayLeesCorner. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, child. It's been a long day, child. It has been a long day, but there are a few things we need to get into, okay? I hope everyone had a great day, okay? I hope everyone is about to enjoy the weekend. And we're going to get into a few topics. I did not do a thumbnail, but if you watching the replay, it will be a thumbnail up. But I just did not feel like doing one just yet. I was like, it's either do a thumbnail or cancel the show. And I said, girl, don't cancel. Just don't do no thumbnail. Just come on and get to the things that people want to talk about. Okay, y'all know first thing first. If you have not done so already, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Okay, you can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, or TikTok. Okay, now, child, my feet won't touch the ground because I'm short and it's so stupid. Okay. We were live on Tuesday. Get into that live. We live on Sunday. Go watch that. But today, all we have is a generic thumbnail and then me. Okay. And y'all really here to see me. So all of the stuff don't really matter. Now, if you here, be sure to say hello in the chat. Don't be coming around here and being in here and don't say hello to me. That's not nice. Okay, that ain't nice. But hello to the folks watching live. Hello to those who end up watching the replay and everything. Okay, I was saving stuff today to get into with y'all. Did not organize none of it. Okay, did not have the time to do any of that. But I said it's enough to have a live conversation, okay? And stuff. So people tripping all over the world. Okay, so we have some foolish things for the regular folk. We have some foolish things for I think I have some celebrity foolishness too. But again, I just been saving stuff and not like putting it in no kind of order. So that's gonna be the weird part for me to see. What I even saved, child. I'm like, girl, what happened today in the world? Anyway, okay. Hello to y'all. I know YouTube sometimes give y'all a few minutes to tell you and I was thinking yesterday, because I wasn't live yet, and I canceled my live yesterday because I'm like, girl, if you're going live, you might get aggravated and cuss somebody out for no reason. Go ahead, sit down, chill out, woosah, and decompress from your crazy day. Okay, get yourself together. But yesterday, I was like, when I start my lives, I think I could possibly do like a little game thing or whatever. But I got those questions, like a little like black card revoke things. I'm like, the first 10 minutes of my lives, I might start doing a little funness with whoever is here in the beginning and whatnot to make folk get here early. Because I'll be kind of late, but y'all be late too. We both can't be late. Okay. I can't be late and y'all can't be late. That ain't how it works. Okay. But I'm thinking, because what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. I think I'm gonna come live tomorrow because I wasn't live but once this week today. So I think I'm gonna be live tomorrow. And tomorrow I may do a little fun black card revoked, and that's what will happen the first 10 minutes of my show. And then at the 10-minute mark, we'll get started, okay? But not today. Okay, because I'm not prepared today at all. But I want to get to share my screen, okay? Because I feel like it's a lot of topics. And I don't want to be here all night because it's Thursday. I want to have me a little time to relax and stuff. Because I was in the laying down. I was taking a little cat nap. Okay, and I said, oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. Get up and get on the computer before they realize what time it is. Okay. But what do we have? So look, I'm not gonna start recording. I'm not gonna, I want to start with the show. I did a quick little recap of the show Reasonable Doubts. Okay, I watched the full season. Now, if you have not watched the season finale yet, I'm not gonna say any spoilers. I hope ain't nobody spoiled on the thing. I don't think they did. I'm gonna be covered. I feel like they have it. If you have not watched the season finale yet, go watch it. Okay. If you have not watched the show Reasonable Doubt on Hulu, go watch. To me, that's not a show I wanted to review episode by episode. I like doing a full season recap at the end of the season. Did a quick little thing, whatever. It was really good. But I want to commend it was Kyle Berry who played Ozzy. And the thing, he did such an amazing job in his role. Okay. We know the show was basically based on every season. There's like a new court case. Okay. And his court case was for season 3. And I really do feel like this was the best season because of his acting. Now, do not get me wrong, Jax is great as well. We've loved her all 3 seasons. Okay. So, Emma Yahtzee, who plays Jax, Emma Yahtzee, that's her last name. Emma Yahtzee, something, I don't know. But her first name is Emma Yahtzee. Emma Yahtzee, who plays Jax, phenomenal. Okay, we know that. But the Ozzy character this season that Kyle played, when I tell you he played this role so well, okay? He played that role so well. I loved the storyline this season, which dealt with, absentee fathers. It dealt with drug abuse. It dealt with mental health issues. It dealt with suicidal thoughts. It dealt with bad parenting. It dealt with lying coworkers. It dealt with being a black woman in the white man's environment. It dealt with, black people in management who are black being taken advantage of by black people. It covered so much, and this to me was the best season. So if anyone has not watched yet, if you were on a fence about watching, I'm telling you, and you can technically watch season 3 without having to watch the first 2 seasons, but the first 2 seasons are worth it. Okay, I think season 1 had 8 or 9 episodes. Season 2 had 9, and this season had 3 episodes. Okay, and again, I'm not gonna get no spoilers. I'm not. But I'm telling y'all, I want to commend. I think it's Kyle Berry, or is Kyle Bary. I want to commend him for killing the role, because I'm like, is he crazy in real life? Does he need Jesus? What's going on? And I hope he gets whatever awards he can get from the show. I hope he gets other acting jobs. It was one scene of him and he was upset and he started screaming, and I said, where it come from? So again, amazing season. Again, the finale came on it came on this morning. So go watch that. Let me fucking find some crazy stuff in the world. Oh, so the strike is over, okay? So the government is no longer shut down. It's back open. And the TSA agents, who was still around there working and wasn't getting paid. Okay, TSA was working. So because, as this say, they were exemplary service people, okay, during the 43-day shutdown, they gave them $10,000 bonuses. Now I'm like, well, how much taxes I gotta pay on that? Can I go exempt for that one check? Okay, I want to go exempt for this one check. Give me my full $10K, okay? And then COVID 5 is COVID 5. Are they even less bonuses, not overtime? My point is, okay, they said the bonus because they stepped up, took extra shifts, showed up every day. And look, I don't like saying, good job, government, because some of them don't get that, but this, was nice. Okay, give the people a little check. Here you go. You came to work. You did what was supposed to be done. Now, if you can afford to give all them folks $10K, where my $10K at? Okay. If you can give them people $10K, it boggles my mind when they find money out the roof of shit, but will also say we ain't got no money. What you mean we ain't got no money?
People appreciate it. Ashley, thank you. Yes. And is Leo here? All right, Leo.
First of all, having a press conference and handing out checks is tacky to me. Okay, I don't want the world knowing I got $10K. I don't want to get robbed on my way home. Okay, do not put my face on camera showing that I have $10K in my pocket today. Okay, don't do that at all. But I digress. Okay, folk around here, and she don't know them. She's Sammy. Oh, here you go, Sammy. Esmeralda. Oh, here you go. Bonito. Oh, girl, get a check to their manager. Okay, let them get them checks privately, not on camera.
Work, other challenges that families may have. They were all examples of what we need, and we will be continuing to not only recognize employees across the country, but we will be looking at every single TSA official that helped serve during this government shutdown and do what we can to recognize that and help them financially with a bonus check to get them and their family back on their feet.
Now, but what about the people who was out of work because of y'all? Okay, not and I get the TSA folk went to work because they ain't had no choice, but there were some workers who had no choice but to be off work, and they had no money, and their families is in dire strait. What about them? Anyway, that's why I be like they be on some bullshit. Now, also, what are pennies at? They say we ain't got no more pennies. Oh, I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Well, they back in office. But they said the pennies right here. Now, child, I have not. I don't be having cash on me. Okay, I don't be somewhere, and I need a penny or two and whatnot. So I'm not a change carrying person. But the fact that after 238 years, the final penny rolls off the mints, okay, marking the end of an American tradition. Now, again, I don't understand why they started making pennies. Okay, they say because the soaring production costs. I was making pennies got more. It's a penny. They say each penny costs 4 cents to make. Well, start making nickels. Okay, if one penny costs 5 cents, basically, then just start making nickels. But I also feel like, okay, that's guys. If y'all not making pennies no more, okay, nothing can be 99 cents. Nothing, everything has to either be with a nickel or a dime. Okay, because if I go to the Walmart and my total is $19.71, okay, and I have to give you 95 cents, I want my 4 cents back. Okay, so you take the 90 cents or nothing. Okay, if the penny ain't there, is the penny removed? I should not owe you 4 more cents because y'all ain't got no pennies. And then do the people who get pennies, are they rich now? Okay, are pennies worth more money if they not being made no more? I don't know. But I'm like, as long as no one is getting gypped or shortened by that, again, meaning if something costs $17.99, okay, I am not rounding up. I was at where I go today. I went somewhere today because I was telling him about it. Where I go today, I got some food from somewhere, and I think it was Taco Bell yesterday. Yes, no, it was Tuesday at Taco Bell. And then again, asked, you want to round up for charity? No, no, I don't. Some people. Okay, I don't know. I don't know them folk. No. So again, if we no longer have pennies, everything should be rounded down. Okay, if it costs 97 cents, it's gonna be 95. Okay, if it costs 93 cents, it should cost 90 cents. I'm not rounding up to give anybody else any money. Ain't gonna do it. So again, if you got pennies, I guess keep them because I don't know what else to do. Child, they said because they instated that one lady who said release the files for the Epstein people. It was an email, okay, saying Code 45 was spending hours at Epstein's place, okay, with some victims. Now, I didn't need anything released to let me know, okay, that Code 45 been doing wrong his whole life. Okay, I didn't need no email. I didn't need no files. I didn't need no text. I didn't need no proof. Okay, for me to know that Code 45 was out, him and his wife. Okay, Code 45 and that lady he married to went from his country. I fully believe he was partying with the underage folk or with the legal folk, okay, or forcing folk to do things. I already know. So I don't care. You know why? Because I knew it already. He's that kind of person. Okay. And that man said they want to bring up them files. They called it a hoax because they wanted to deflect about the shutdown. I How can I wish for someone to go meet Jesus without it sounding like I'm wishing for them to go meet Jesus? But I really do be sometimes I be like, Jesus, don't you want to have a one-on-one conversation? Have a one-on-one conversation with Colt because he down here doing the devil's work. Okay. He down here playing and making the world a worse place. I just need him to go away. I do. And that's it. And we don't like Code 45 at all. Now it was a lot of weird stuff. A man found $7.5 million. Okay. Millions. Found allegedly, I don't know. Found $7.5 million in a storage unit he bought for $500. Okay. Now I used to watch Storage Wars all the time. It was fun. Cute little show. So it said that Dan Dotson, who operates and owns his own auction house, he's frequently on the show Storage Wars on A&E. Since he was approached by a woman who told him a family friend, a family friend had recently purchased a storage unit and he auctioned off and had quite a story to tell. Because why in the storage unit, okay, they found a safe. Okay, in this alleged safe, it was 7.5. I said, first of all, who the fuck forgets 7.5? Okay, how rich are you that you forget that you have a safe with $7.5 million in it in a fucking storage unit? I said, now what kind of drug cartel deal is this? Okay, what child, who over from Cuba, okay, or from somewhere over there, okay? They say when the owners of the storage unit found out, oh, wait a minute, y'all got my safe? Called the attorney, hey, can we get the people to give us the safe back? Because we want our money back. Now, first of all, no. Okay, finders, keepers, losers, weepers. If I legally bought a storage unit and it had 7.5 mil, first of all, wouldn't nobody know I found it? Okay, I'm not telling no fucking body at all. I'm taking a safe. I'm moving somewhere where can't nobody find. I'm changing my name. Because $7.5 million in a safe really is a cartel bank. Okay. But the people was like, hey, lawyer, can you try to negotiate us to get our money back? Okay. Now, at first, the original owners wanted to offer $600,000 to give them back the 7.5. Okay, the person said, "No, I'm straight." They settled on them keeping $1.2 million. Okay. It's all my money. Okay. It's all my money. Why do you think you deserve any of it back? If you left it somewhere, that's on you. That's your fault. Now, whoever the friend was that said, my friend found, bitch, stop telling. You talk too damn much. Okay. Now he paid $500 for and when watching Storage Wars, that really get you gotcha. You can spend a lot on a unit and make some money, or you can spend a lot and not make nothing. So if you spend $500 and you made over a meal, I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm leaving the beat. But I do feel like it depends on who kind. I would need to know who owned this storage unit first. Where they from? Okay, are they from Mexico? Or is it the part? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's their last name? because I don't want nobody coming to get me because of the money. But again, I would never tell anyone what I found. I would not at the all. I'm moving, changing my name, and I'm gone. Okay. And you can keep forgetting you had the 7.5 mil. Okay. Or I'll say, you want to, we can split it. You want to split it? We can split it. Because technically, you lucky I'm even talking to you. But you, child, I will be like, give me all the monies. I want it all. A 12-year-old girl was accused of committing robberies. Now, I'm going to stop and let y'all listen.
East. Detectives say the 12-year-old girl and a group of juveniles grabbed the rider's book bag, stealing the scooter and a cell phone. And then this past Sunday, that's when police tracked down one of the suspects, that 12-year-old girl, charging her with all the robberies. People who live in the neighborhood are shocked that the suspect is so young.
God, where her mother at? Where this little girl mother at?
No, our mama.
Where they role models at? Where's the adults? That's the question we all trying to figure out.
Northeast.
Now, first of all, where the daddy at? Okay, not just the mama. Look, I never surprised at people stealing. Okay, now at 12 years old, you probably been stealing already. It's probably a family trait. Okay, she tried to rob people. She got caught though. Girl, send her to jail. Put her in jail. Let her get some probation. Okay, and then she still again sent to prison. But I need people to stop. Child, have y'all heard of Cardi and Jeezy, Aries Child? Look, Cardi B song every time was my absolute favorite song. Okay, having her put Jeezy on it, this makes it all the more better. Okay, if you have not heard the Cardi B Jeezy remix, go listen. It's around there and whatnot. Okay, I need people who work a job that drive other people to get some sleep. A damn San Francisco train operator was asleep. Damn, they killed everybody.
I'm sorry. Relax. We didn't crash. Relax. It wouldn't stop. Relax. We're okay. It would not stop. The emergency brake wouldn't even hit. Look, it's on. It wouldn't even stop. I don't know what happened.
Man, you were asleep. Now, maybe because you were asleep, you don't remember being asleep. You don't know the reason you swerved or never swerved right because you were asleep. Okay, I need people to get proper rest. Okay, because you being tired and sleepy damn near cost me my life. Okay, you gonna tell me relax? Damn. And I need her to know the emergency brake does not mean you stop quick. It means it slows down to a stop. Okay, the emergency brake does not do an all-out halt immediately. You're going too fast. The damn thing gonna flip over.
I'm sorry. Relax. We didn't crash. Relax. It wouldn't stop. Relax. We're okay. It would not stop. The emergency brake wouldn't even hit. Look, it's on. It wouldn't even stop. I don't know what happened.
So I have to sue everybody. I have to sue the driver, the train station, the button pusher, because y'all, I am now traumatically depressed. Okay, I am scared of trains, planes, and automobiles. I'm suing. So yeah, I need people to just get rest. Okay, if you tired, your job overworking you, and you are in a position where you can hurt other people because you are the conductor of a moving vehicle. Okay, go home and get some rest. Matter of fact, you sue them too. Okay, sue your bosses if for some reason you've been overworked. Now, were you drunk? Were you hanging out? What was going on? Please stop. I see this happened here. Now, well, in Michigan, not in Detroit. A child. I just need people. Maybe it wasn't Detroit. I need people to stop making dumb decisions.
A sneaker store turned crime scene. Between the Nikes and New Balance, a teen is stabbed by a very angry woman in line whose card was declined. She's talking with Fox 2 from her hospital bed.
Now, why are you stabbing me? Because your card was declined. Okay.
I did get stabbed 4 times. I have a punctured lung right now.
In the hospital for who knows how long, and all for what? Sanaya Jenkins stabbed at Kids Foot Locker.
Kids Foot Locker for the children?
I think it was unfair to me to get stabbed.
Sanaya tells us she was walking by the sneaker store at Southland Mall in Taylor Wednesday and heard yelling at the register. Inside, a 40-year-old woman's credit card was declined. Sanaya says she looked in, then the woman snapped at her.
As the argument got verbal, she put her hand in her purse and proceeded to tell me she was going to shoot me.
Instead, pulling out a kitchen knife and stabbing Sanaya.
Anybody who got a kitchen knife in their purse, okay, at the damn checkout line of the Kids Foot Locker, or you would look and do some damage.
Twice in the neck, once in the stomach and thigh.
I did not see or even know I was stabbed until after the physical altercation.
Police sources say a comment about the suspect being broke spurred the whole thing, but Sanaya says it wasn't her.
I am going to press charges, but it also saddens me in a way because I don't want her to be taken away from her kids.
Now, this is a catch-22, okay? One, this is why I mind my business. Okay, if there's a ruckus going on, I'm not going towards the ruckus. Okay, if there's a ruckus, I am going away from the ruckus. Wanna know why? Because people are crazy. Okay, case in point, this girl ain't had shit to do with nothing. She heard a ruckus at a Kids Foot Locker, went in to be nosy, and winds up stabbed with a punctured lung in the hospital because you chose to what? Go be nosy. Now, stab her. Miss Lady, 42-year-old Tiffany Rose Williams, you crazy as fuck because you had a damn kitchen knife in your purse, okay? And who, girl, you pissed because your card was declined, and it don't mean she broke. However, someone calling you broke did not mean pull out a kitchen. You don't start stab. You don't do that, bro. People, sometimes mind your own business. Because in hindsight, maybe if no one called her broke, bookie or whatever, she may not have snapped. But again, people, one, mind your business. But two, crazy people, stop stabbing people because you broke. Clearly, if you got a matter of fact, if you have a kitchen knife in your purse, you are broke. You can't buy no regular knife. I'm stopped. We're gonna wish a recovery, a speedy recovery. Was any more crazy stuff that had happened? I don't think it maybe I must not say the stuff. Y'all, I need people to leave Anthony Mackie alone. Okay, he plays Captain America around here, in Marvel, whatever. He has made it abundantly clear, okay, that when he is out and about in his real life, living his life, not as Captain America, but living his life as Anthony Mackie, the regular human being around here, he don't want people bothering him when he's not at work. Okay, he has made that abundantly clear. Also, people, stop touching people you don't know. So a random stranger walked up to Anthony Mackie and was like, hey, and was like, was touching him. Okay. And I feel like keep your hands to yourself. And just because you know me, don't mean I know you. Okay. Just because you recognize me from my movies does not give you the right to come in my space, touching me and patting me on my back and expecting me to placate back to you and be friendly to you or nothing. Because the man posed and said, hey man, sorry for being a fan. Hope you enjoy your lunch. If you are a true fan of Anthony Mackie, you know he don't like being bothered when on his free time. If he's at a Marvel event or at a work event, he's very, very friendly. Okay. But I need people to stop doing that. Okay. And the way I put it in my head is like this. If I go to the same Coney Island, okay, and now I recognize the waitress who bring me my corned beef sandwich, okay, and while she's at work, she's like, hey baby, how you doing? Here's your thing, blah 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 blah. If I see her at the damn doctor's office, okay, if I see her anywhere else, I'm not walking up and saying, hey girl, how you doing, girl? Because she don't know me. She not at work. She don't owe me shit, even if I recognize her. Even if I love how she fold up my damn napkins. Okay, even if I love how she, put the top on my drink. It's not her place when she ain't at work to placate for me because she know me from work. That ain't how nothing goes. So every time folks say, oh, well, he should be nice. He is an actor. You don't want folks at your job coming to you after work expecting you to placate to them. Not your coworkers or any clients or any customers. So I think I need folks leave them alone. Just stop. Okay. And again, don't touch people without their permission. What I want to get into next. I hope to be done in like an hour, y'all. For real. Oh, Chadwick will be getting a posthumous Walk of Fame star. Okay, his wife and Ryan Coogler will be his wife, Ryan Coogler, and Viola Davis had to speak. Y'all know I still get sad about. Why? Look, this is the difference. This is the difference. Okay, this is the full difference. If I tell y'all, hey, I'm gonna be at Karla's show, I'm gonna be here. If y'all see me, you can speak. That's fine. Okay, because trust and believe, if I am at one of Karla's shows, it's fine for y'all to come up and say hi. Because I'm there for a reason, really. Because usually I don't be out with the peoples. Okay. Now, if you see me at Red Lobster, okay, and I'm eating a little chicken Alfredo, okay, and I got a lobsterita, I will probably say, hey, maybe don't come up and say, hey, like, don't do that. Don't come talk to me. But if you see me at an event and I'm telling y'all I'm there, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But if somebody at, like, you know what I'm saying, that's different. Or you can, or you know what I'm saying? Because I've had people see me and they will, speak from across the room and I'll say, oh, it's okay, hey, or whatever. But like, you should not come up and be like, oh my God, oh girl, hey. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just say, hey, so it's okay. It's okay to come up to me at Karla shows. I'm there really to be, whatever. But yeah. But back for Chadwick. Chadwick getting his Walk of Fame star, I think is amazing. But Chadwick death still make me sad sometimes because he was so young, child. I was so sad he died. Okay, so this to me is a great. And Chadwick was such a great actor. he had so many different roles, that he played, and I've never heard anything except great stories about him. So congrats to Chadwick Boseman and whatnot. We love him still. Okay, I'm still pissed that he's gone. Coco, okay, Ice-T wife. Sometimes I don't like Coco. Okay. Coco has an OnlyFans, okay, for spicy content. She said because she she wants to be seen as a wholesome mother. Okay. She don't want her daughter to sit her ass, and she wants her daughter to be like proud of her. The issue I have with Coco will be out here in a fucking string bikini and will say something. I don't want to be, I don't want to be seen with my ass out, but your ass be out. You know what I'm saying? Your ass be out. And even putting stuff on OnlyFans, it's enough regular stuff out in the world that your daughter gonna see it one day. Okay? Either be about that life or don't, but you can't have it both ways. Okay? And that does not mean that as a mother you can't be a sexualized sexual being, because we're not a one-sided thing, whatever. But I feel like she tries to make it seem as if she just keeping content on OnlyFans, her daughter will never know. I'm like, girl, she gonna know. Okay. She gonna know. Now she I took stuff off IG, okay, and put it on the OnlyFans or whatever. So that's where y'all can go to see it. I don't know. For some reason, I don't like her. And not in that she's a bad person way, and not in that she's done something wrong kind of way, but for some reason, I've never liked her. And it's weird. Okay? I don't dislike her. There's something about her rubs me the wrong way. I feel like sometimes she tries to act like we crazy for how we look at her, and not she does things to look a particular way. And when folks talk about her in that way, she thinks they're wrong. And I just don't like. She also said that she was breastfeeding her daughter until she was 6. Now, I feel like breastfeeding is one of the most natural things women can do when they are, growing babies and whatnot. And that's okay. But I also feel like, and in my own personal opinion, I thought I said that, maybe I did not. In my own personal opinion, I also feel like if I was to see a 6-year-old breastfeeding, I would think, that's weird. Not a sexualized weird, but I just feel like once a kid can walk and talk and count and tie their own shoes, I feel like even if you want to still give them the breast milk, you can't pump it out. And then I just something for me about breastfeeding from the titty for a 6-year-old, in my personal opinion, I'm like, you didn't want a breast pump and just get a baby a bottle. This, in my opinion, like I do think breastfeeding is a natural, thing for kids or whatever. That's fine, but like, I just would not want. I do think it's weird. I do. I think cool. You want to keep feeding them, because my thing is, in my opinion, the suppling and sucking of the boob and getting milk out isn't the point of breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is supposed to be because it's nutritious for the baby. All the nutrients for the baby makes the baby have all the best things in life. You know what I'm saying? So if you want your child to still get all of that, you can just, use the breast pump. To still make sure your child has all they need in the nutrients. But in my opinion, If your 6-year-old child is still sucking your titty, my opinion is that is weird. Not wanting them to still have the nutrients from it, that's not weird. I think that's great. As long as they want it, if your body's producing, that's cool. But I do think having your 6-year-old, because I think I've seen some people say they do it for as long as their body does it, or until the child doesn't want anymore. And she said for her, the daughter was like, okay, at 6, you know, Mama, I don't want your titty no more. Keep your titty. I'm okay. You know, so that it reminded me of Game of Thrones and that weird as a white lady and her damn son, and he was like 10, sucking a titty. I was like, bitch, what is you? Anyway, I don't like Coco. I'm like, what? What I want to do next? I was good at Ariana. What Remy? What's Remy talking about?
So I have a new thing, right? As I said, I'm not gonna get in no trouble. I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody. I'm not gonna curse nobody out. I'm not gonna expose nobody. I'ma just chill. I just been chilling. When I tell y'all, oh my God, it's so hard. Cause they be asking for me.
I like Remy Ma. I was a fan of Remy Ma, but something about Remy that I think matches Coach Chills. They're both like, don't nobody be talking to them, and they then is be offering up information. I'm like, no, why? Now, who the fuck asked? Like, who bothering you? Like, ain't nobody asked you. What do you mean? And it's like, no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. Like, when was the last time someone said, what's Remy Ma doing? Let me go bother Remy Ma. Girl, who bothering you?
Oh, but then I just like go on my day and realize like how great my life really is, and I'll be over it. But yeah. I'm behaving, okay? Don't come in here trying to monitor me. I'm chilling. I'm actually about to get dressed. I'm only on here because I promised y'all that every day that I'm on set at the movie, I'm going to tune in. So I have a new thing, right? Y'all point out what's going on. I got this beat last night. Oh my God, what's my trailer look like? My trailer's cute. I mean,
so she doing a movie. Did she want some attention? Maybe she wants some attention. I don't know. But Remy Ma, girl, go on, do your movie, be amazing. You look great, but girl, stop. Okay, I feel like if somebody is antagonizing you to get your attention, ignore them. I feel like when you comment and say someone wants my attention, you're giving them the attention they want, but it also feel like you're also trying to get the attention. Okay, but remember, we love you. Just stop. Okay, just stop. Let it be. Diddy around here. So we talk about it. I think on Tuesday, that Diddy was out here violating rules. Okay, he was out here on a three-way phone call while in prison, which we know is against the law. And if he don't know, his lawyer does, and they pushed his sentence back to, I believe, June of 28. So they gave him a couple of more months and whatnot, and I think he deserves it. I think Diddy has not even been in jail or in prison. He has not even been in prison a full month yet. It's been maybe a couple weeks. He's already been accused of having the liquor. He's been accused of the three-way phone call, which is against the rules. Like, if you can't be around there and not break no rules, if you can't be around there and not do the right thing, you can't just sit there and do your time. I'm pretty sure you have all the money on your books you need. I'm pretty sure you have all of the, the extras that you need. Okay, I'm pretty sure you get to see your family as often as you want. I'm pretty sure you have available phone call privileges. So why keep breaking little bullshit rules? I will be like, you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna sit in my room and mind my business. Okay, I don't want nothing extra. I don't want any extra phone calls. I would not want nothing that could possibly give me more time. Okay, June 4th or 28th. It's like, why even play that game? To me, it's because Didi, I think, does he want to be in there longer? Is he having that much fun? Like, why? If the rules are easy, sit down, don't do shit, go to the library, lift some weights, okay, make some ramen noodles, and then go home. Okay, just stop it. So yeah, he is now. It's a little bit more time for him, and I think some folks thought, oh, he gonna get out early. He ain't. He getting out later, okay, because he be on some bull stuff. Ariana Grande. So I was watching, I think I was on TikTok, and I was like, is somebody attacking out? I said, no, what is going on? Somebody literally ran up. This is a bad angle. Someone ran up, child, and like accosted Jennifer. I think, and Cynthia Erivo saved the fucking day. Now, Wicked for Good comes out, I think maybe next week. I'm going to see it the weekend it comes out, but it comes out in like a week or so. So the cast are doing, promotional, promotional stuff for the movie coming out. And so, we have Ariana Grande, you have Cynthia Erivo, you have Michelle Yeoh, Jeff Goldblum. You have the main characters doing promotion. And child, some crazy motherfucker ran up on Ariana Grande. Child, I was like, and she was like, not on my watch. I love the fact that Cynthia Erivo said, now hold on. And now, first of all, the fact that Cynthia Erivo did more than security did not sit well with me. But I also think if you look at a different angle, the way the guy ran in, no one noticed it. That's how he was even able to get to her, because it happened so fast that no one seen him. And I think Cynthia Erivo was just the quickest one who saw what was happening, because child, we superheroes. Okay. And I was like, because he could have stabbed her. Anything could have happened with a stranger running up on someone, crowded runway or whatever, and no one knew what was going on. Now, I was looking, and they said this man, I have another one, the man, right here, he apparently has done this many times with other people. Somebody needs, and it's going to sound mean, okay? Somebody needs to beat his ass. Okay. Again, this was Katy Perry. Okay. He ran up and wasn't supposed to. No one knows you, sir. Again, where is security that he keeps being able to get to celebrities? Okay. Right here, The Weeknd. And The Weeknd saw him coming. When I hold up now, go ahead on now. Go ahead on. I don't know you, bruh. Okay. Now, I don't know who this is, but Ninja Warrior, what is happening here? Okay. That's how he got The Weeknd. Scaled a whole fucking wall. Okay. This was the Chainsmokers. Okay. Yes, somebody body slammed him. Okay. I don't like it when people run up on people because they feel they have the right to invade your space like this. You know what I'm saying? This is not oh, hey, hi. You're running up on folk. I need somebody to immediately, just a quick up to the throat. Okay, just a quick up. When you see him running up, just the throat. Okay, just cut it. Cut the circulation. from the throat to the nose. Okay, make it so to where his breathing is a little bit funny. Okay, I hate, and I think she still has. They say she still has the PTSD from that bombing that happened at her show a couple years ago. So running up on someone and frightening them, and them not knowing what the fuck is going on, them not knowing, well, did he stab me? Did he poke me? What happened here? Who did it? What for and why? So I'm happy that her cast surrounded her in love, child. But I'm telling you, you can't run up on people like that. Okay, you could get fucked up today and forever. So yeah, I'm happy she's okay, but she looks scared. Because can you imagine if that was an actual crazy person like can stab? You know what I'm saying, girl? I just need people to stop being crazy. Speaking of crazy people, where Ray J at? Ray J, I saved a few Ray J things because Ray J has been on some bull stuff. One, Ray J has filed a countersuit to Kim and Chris's lawsuit. Okay, now they sued him for defamation because of him saying they were going to be up under like a RICO case. So they'd already, tried to sue him. Well, Ray J is saying, okay, that he filed a lawsuit against them. It says Ray J said that the 2003 sex tape was consensual. It wasn't leaked against Kim's will. He said him and Kim had consensual sex, blah, 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 blah. He said that they've been spending 2 decades peddling the false story that the sex tape was leaked against her will. So he said the Kardashians, Kim, Kris, and Kanye falsely accused him of SA Kim while she was asleep, reason for revenge porn and extortion. Ray says he initiated the legal proceedings. Kim, Kris, and their production company entered a settlement with him where Kim agreed to pay him $6 million. I don't even understand how a sex tape from 20 years ago, like 20 to 22 years ago, I don't get how something from 22 years ago is making anybody be fighting now. I don't. I think no one ever believed the sex tape was really leaked. I think we all felt like someone purposefully leaked it. So I just need them to stop fighting about it in current time, okay? Now, also, Ray was around here saying how he's in love with some other girl, but he wants to be back with Princess. Where's that damn thing? But I feel like, Ray J is on some kind of drugs. I just don't know which ones.
Sheila, I love you. You're one of my closest friends. But I still want to be with my baby mama and my kids. I want to go home and just live life and just not think about anything else. I'm just so tired of being out in this world. It's just a dirty world, and I'm tired of it.
I need someone to go check Ray J into a rehab. Okay? I need someone to give Ray J some mental health counseling.
I love you, Sheila, and I like it. I want to be with you too. That's what's dope. And so I got to figure out 2 houses and all that shit. But I have 3 houses, so I'm fine. You're fine.
He just sounds like he's not safe. Like Ray J, at times, you can tell the difference in how he be acting. Because there was another one, like this one.
Fucking dirty.
I'm about to go take a shower right now.
How long has it been? Be honest.
How long?
It's been, 2 days?
Now, why he ain't showered for 2 days? Why is Ray J dirty for 2 days?
I mean, I don't know.
It smells like... No, I could tell it's from the like when I got mad at you, the girl with the eyes.
Got your finger in the crack of my balls. Chill, like you trying to dig deep in here.
You told me to sniff your BALLS, and it still smells like y'all. It smells like he needs to go take a shower.
But what does that smell like?
Like how?
What does it smell like though?
You want me to really be honest?
What do you think that it smells like?
It smells like it's been marinating for the last couple days in pussy juice.
You know what aggravates me about this is I feel like Ray J at times wants attention. You know, I feel like we just saw him at Brandy and Monica's concert that was in LA. Great time had. He looked clean and sober. And then now a couple days later, you own the damn live stream with some girl who looks Caucasian-y, who's sniffing your balls, and when she know you ain't taking no shower. Who put their hands in crevices of people who you know ain't clean? And then why do you sniff it? And why do you know what it smells like to be dirty for days? The fuck?
We all know what you did a couple days ago, and you still haven't fucking taken a shower? You're weird.
No. You know what's weird? That you know he dirty, and you around there with a dirty ass. That's what's weird. That's what's weird. If you know he dirty, and you put your clean or dirty hands in his dirty. Anyway, I feel like Ray likes causing discourse on social media because that's his thing now. Like, no one is talking about Ray J in any acting roles, any producing roles, any musical, nothing. It's all he looked high, he looked drunk, which female is he with now, and how is he embarrassing his baby mama? So yeah, I need Ray J to go away. Okay, and Ray J full of shit, so is Kevin Gates.
Man, don't no nigga want no old washed up ass bitch, man. What nigga don't want a young hoe, man? Huh? You don't like it, eat my dick, man. Straight up. You hear me? The fuck? What nigga wants something that been, you hear me? Don't nobody go, man, nigga have emotion. We ain't going to the used car line, man. What the fuck?
Nigga, ain't you used?
But see, that don't be nothing but that washed up shit on that, like, man, hey, bitch, yeah. Nigga, damn near, yeah. Nigga old enough to be your daddy, yeah. Of course. Yeah, nigga want some, yeah. The fuck? Got more sense than, hey. Got sense enough to know how to listen. Man.
I just feel like men who consistently discuss women and the aspect of calling us bitches and hoes, like what kind of woman sit next to that and say, yeah, that's my man. Yep. And is and does and do. Like who? Like that's so disrespectful for one. And what that means is when you get older, he's gonna dump you, ma'am. Okay. He's going to dump you, ma'am.
Don't no nigga want no old washed up ass bitch, man. What nigga don't want a young hoe, man?
Is she a young hoe?
Huh? You don't like it, eat my dick, man. Straight up. Yeah, the fuck?
I hope he bite his dick off. I do. That is aggravating me. I do. Because child, he just aggravated me. He really did. I want to get into Matt Barnes. So Matt Barnes played for, I forgot, was he for the Lakers? I think the Lakers. He was married or with Gloria Govan. They broke up. He was then with Iman's daughter. No, Beverly Johnson's daughter. Hi. He was Beverly Johnson's daughter. And they broke up. Well, he came out saying some girl or some person he was canoodling with, having conversations with, being with in some kind of form or fashion, was extorting him for like a year.
All right, story time. And by no means am I sharing this story for empathy or sympathy. I'm sharing this story because a lie can travel around the world before the truth wakes up.
Well, that's true.
And although this is all being handled legally and people are in the process of being sued, I wanted to address it because the bullshit continues to come out. For like the last 6 to 8 months, there's been a lot of bullshit, particularly posted by Tasha K.
Oh God. I think Tasha's like being in court.
And some new chick just got into it, Jessie something, about messages, text messages, voice audios, all this shit. And it's 1,000% all bullshit. And I'm going to explain why. And I'm going to show you some receipts to show you that I'm not lying. Because unfortunately, today, you got to do that. All right, story. So this.
I also don't like it when people tell stories in pieces. I feel like, nigga, press record and just talk. Okay? I don't want having this hit slide over the next slide. It aggravates me.
This started July of 2023. My ex and I had split up for about a month. And this chick DMs me and I entertain her. We go back and forth. Conversation gets spicy. But we never met, never kicked it, never met, never seen this chick one time in my life.
In 2020, whatever, I feel like having spicy conversations with strangers is risky in general. Because when you don't know who you're talking to, it can be anybody. And if you are a celebrity, please believe they're going to use those texts, those messages against you eventually.
And then fast forward, my ex and I got back together. So I told her, she got a little weird, but she kind of just fell back. So moving along, we get back together and we end up doing this reality show. And while we were on this reality show, we find out we're pregnant. So we announced that on the reality show. And when that airs for the world to see, I start getting hit up from different phone numbers. Tripping. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to expose this. So this.
I'm like, how freaky was the text? What was in the messages?
This started. So I think to myself, like, expose what? Like, we've never kicked it, met, person, shook hands, hugged, none of that shit. So I'm like, expose what? But at the same time, you know, my ex was a little older, which is a high risk pregnancy. And I didn't want no bullshit like that coming out. So this chick said, pay me or I'm going to release our text, our conversation, our DMs. And I'm like, you really don't have shit. But again, okay. So I start paying this chick some bread for about a year. And I'm going to show you those receipts too.
If you pay somebody based on conversations y'all had, I feel like you know you did some grimy shit. That probably mean you was probably texting her or DMing her while in the relationship, and that's what you did not want out. Because if y'all not fucking sucking and licking and kicking or whatever, like, what's the big deal?
And during this time, I'm kind of just tapping in with her because she's a wild card. She's a nutcase, and kind of just checking in, having empty conversations to make sure she's cool. September of last year, we have the baby. And I keep paying her until the end of the year. So until December. I think December 6th was the last time I sent her bread. So come January, she flips out. You need to do this. If you don't do this, I'm going to expose everything. So I just confessed. I told my ex, like, look, showed her the DMs, the conversations, proof that I'd never kicked it with the chick. But this chick starts going crazy and saying, I'm going to expose you and you just wait. And I'm going to show you that too, so y'all can see. But she just starts going on a rampage. The one thing I will say is this chick is good. We had DM for a little bit. There's some voice audios. And then during the process where I was trying to keep her sane, we exchanged phone numbers.
Well, you're stupid.
September. So she starts chopping and screwing and even AI in my voice because she had it on a few voice audios. And since then, Not a lot of blogs, but Tasha K mostly, and we know how thirsty and desperate she is and how many times she's been sued, like not fact checking anything, just whatever she sent, she runs. So there were stories out there about me being gay. There's stories about me about allegedly trying to convince a girlfriend of mine not to go on reality TV. What else? There's a story about me, the recent one about me allegedly trying to talk someone into an abortion. They threaten stories about my kids and all kinds of weird and wild shit. So she starts chopping. I think in closing, a lot of you who follow me and know me know that I'm not perfect, far from perfect.
Meaning, I was fucking around with that girl. Okay, we're having some kind of actual conversation, because if I'm not interacting with anybody except through DMs, I don't know their temperament. I don't know if they're crazy or not. I'm not even scared of them because they don't have enough information on me to threaten me with shit. If we've been texting back and forth, okay, and so what? A part of me feel like something more happened that made her react this way, and not like he did something bad to her, but probably they was fucking around. And then he cut it off because he got back with old girl. Old girl got pregnant, and he was with old girl, and then the girl got pissed. So, I mean, sir, that's your fault, because stop lying.
Fucked up plenty of times, but I'm real. A lot of my private stuff is played out publicly. You guys have witnessed me lose my family this year. You guys have witnessed a lot of shit. And again, I don't make no excuses for none of my bullshit. I accept everything on the chin that I'm responsible for. But again, I had to come and speak out this because it's bullshit. And perception is reality, and people run with perception instead of understanding the reality.
And to me, the reality is you too old and too seasoned to get fooled in this kind of way. I feel like even entertaining somebody in the DM was stupid. I feel like once you got back with old girl, you paying the girl was stupid, because that gave ammunition showing it was something you were hiding. So he was sending her $5,000 a month. So old girl got about 61K from him in a year, and he cut it off at the end of 2024. If I was old girl, if you got an extra 61K out of old dude, girl, move on to the next victim. Okay, I would not have been like back and forth. Just, I ain't got time. So again, he paid her, 61K over the year. He was then showing some texts. So that's how we starting the year off. You from sending it on the 1st, using it on the 6th, not nothing at all. So that's how you want to play. Okay, I'll check in and play with you. I never meant your name. Still to this day, I haven't said anything, even with the guy, Sean M. Butler, asking me if I knew you. Not Sean Butler. Ain't he a player too? You played in Hollywood's face and didn't take care of him with all he done. Now you think you're about to play with me? Low key did play in my face with the little 5K. I let that go, but let's play. Happy New Year. You told me not to say anything, and I didn't. I did that, looking out for you and your family. This is what you do. Heal, you don't care about me and my feelings. So why should I care? So let's play. Like you said, you played me and I did what you asked. So you stop doing your parts and I'll do mine. With DM and text, I see how you rock. Good day. I am not. That's the one good thing. Did he delete his responses? Because is she talking to herself the whole time? I am not. That's one thing about me. I keep my word. I wish you
in 1.5 miles.
Child, you record while you're driving. Child. Every time these men get caught up with these Caucasian women, I'm like, what? Y'all, girl. From what I've done, going back and forth about something you stop doing. So I'm done caring about your feelings when you're the one with fucked up. You don't care about mine, so I'm done as well. Anything from this point starting tomorrow. Yep, I'm behind. You will know I'm done with it. Good night. Matt, let me just start here. I never expose empty self because I never did anything. I'll let that set right. Girl, I hate when folk can't write right. Moving along, I'm sorry for the part I did play in it. I was only reacting because you didn't do what you said you was. I could have went so far and didn't. I see how you do things, and now I've learned from other that you've done things too with that Ben. Said I'm sorry for my part. I'm a little upset with Hollywood because he's going above and beyond for you, as if you're a client friend of his. With all the big time stars he has, the friends he's acting as if you would do the same for him, and I know for myself you wouldn't. I think who the fuck is Hollywood? Who was Hollywood? The way you done me hurt because I'm a woman of my words. I'm reaching out from how you done me. I told Hollywood I would most definitely buy the audio he has because I'm almost sure there's audio. What audio? Some of the things he stopped for you and most likely didn't look out for him the way you should have fucked with me because girl, I can't. Matt fucked this lady. First of all, I'm not gonna go there. I feel like it sounds like even him saying that's why you took this flirtation conversation from July of 23 and exposed it, even though you know we've never met a day in our life. I just feel like that's not stuff that happened in 2025 or even 2023 when it's supposed to happen. I feel like you're not having that kind of conversation with anybody you have not met in real life that you ain't sent. It must have been some dick pics, some coochie pics, some sexual whatever is back and forth. Okay. But I'm not having this kind of first of all, your text is probably worth $5,000. But no, I feel like Matt banged this lady, or at least banged her child on FaceTime or on video. Okay, there was some kind of sexual or something, because I just don't get all of this for nothing. I'm not having all of these conversations and my thing is, if he was really trying to expose her, let us hear the audios of what she's saying. All of it's because once she's pissed he got engaged. She's pissed he is get the girl pregnant. She was fully upset about something, but it can't be because we were having text conversation and now you won't talk to me no more. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I also don't believe she's sending all these one-sided texts and he ain't said shit. Okay? Because why not just block her? If you told your girlfriend about it, your girlfriend know, why even finish entertaining her? If she don't have nothing that's hurtful, girl, I have a rule. Okay. If I text you one time and you don't respond, I'll text you one more time and I'm not texting you again until you say something back to me because I refuse to talk to myself via text. She's talking to herself via text based on his screenshotted thing. It's weird. I want to hear the audios. Like, let us hear the audio. So him scrolling, showing this to me, what this means to me is he deleted out his responses. It feels like he possibly took away his responses in this damn thing. Now, I'm not reading all this shit. But man, you don't seem too innocent in this. Now again, you may not have physically hurt her, but she at least send your dick. Okay? She at least send your dick. You probably saw her cooch. There's probably some cyber sex going on. Because you're not paying a stranger you've never met $5,000 a month for a year for nothing. That ain't how life go at all. It's just not how it works. It's not how it works. You were paying her $5,000 a month to not show your dick pics, to not show the porn you like, to not show, I don't know, the tip, I don't know. But ain't nobody paying no stranger $5,000 a month for a year for that for nothing. If they didn't do nothing. Even if your fiance was high risk pregnancy, this worse than anything else. And she sent this shit after the baby was born. Matt's lying. Was he extorted? He was extorted. He was. However, by somebody you was fucking around with. So I need men, y'all, just don't be stupid. Okay, just don't be dumb. If you're gonna fuck somebody, fuck them. Okay, but you can't be upset if they then say they want some monies. Okay, they want a couple of dollars for this, a couple for that. Other than that, child, man, I don't know. I want to get to Klay Thompson. Hold on, where is Klay? So I don't know who these basketball people are. Who was the guy that said it? So on a basketball, whoever, Jason, wait a minute, Jason Williams. Why that name sound familiar? Was he a real player? Anyway, on a podcast, Jason Williams, former NBA guard, was talking negatively about Klay Thompson's girlfriend. Okay, I feel like men are pussies, and I don't know why all of a sudden men like talking shit about other men's girlfriends. I need y'all to know it's really, really weird. Where's the audio of what he said though?
Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay. Like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So yeah,
speaking of BBL.
Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
most wars.
It got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
Going on a podcast to discuss somebody's girlfriend and referring to the person as just a pussy, that is just the most disrespect. Like, why? Like, what makes people feel like they have the right to disrespect somebody else's relationship? Now, I don't know how good Klay Thompson played before. Okay. I heard he was a good player. Okay, for my sports analyst of JayLeesCorner, I was told Klay, is and was a good player. I think Klay's not happy. Yes, I guess. I don't know, it's Klay. He might be sleeping. It's almost. I don't know if Klay's having a bad time now. But him might be sleeping. It may be past his bedtime. Or he might be in the shower. If he's going, he'll call back. I don't know if Klay is having a bad game now, but I feel like hearing people talk as if he is like having like the worst time ever is weird. Child, not a a melted candle. That is hilarious. I feel like it's pathetic because why are y'all blaming her for him playing? Like, of all, are there any other trash ass players whose girlfriends or fiancés or wives are blamed if their game gets bad? Like, why do y'all feel the need to say, oh, because he's now with her, you know, her coochie dragging him across the desert? Like, who the fuck says that? Klay hasn't played the same since his injury 3 years. Oh, really? Torn left ACL in 2019. Oh, okay. And the weird thing, I kept seeing Klay and her like working out in the gym, and I felt like I heard folks saying it was him trying to get his body back and him back together or whatever. Because I did not know he had got injured. But anybody around here trying to say, I said, bitch.
You ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay. Like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many? Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So yeah,
speaking of BBL.
Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
most wars
it got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
You ain't talking about
even reducing Megan down to a piece of pussy pisses me off. So Klay responded as he, and I'm happy Klay ain't taking nobody's bullshit. I'm happy Klay is like, you know what? Y'all play too goddamn much. Klay said referring to my girlfriend as pussy is so disgusting and disturbing, especially from someone who played in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wife in such a way? Okay? Do better. Very disappointing. And I feel like people keep playing with Klay and Megan mainly because I don't know if they think Klay is soft. I don't know if they think Megan is fair game. I don't know if they think they can disrespect people on, because I'm like, if LeBron played bad, would anybody blame Savannah? I don't know any white players. If a white player played bad, would they blame the white player's wife or girl? That aggravates me to speak so negatively and blame her for how he plays. That's insane to me. So I'm happy Klay spoke out. I'm happy he responded. I'm happy he said y'all are some pathetic ass, disappointing ass, disgusting ass, disturbing ass people to even say that about my girlfriend. Because I hope Meg write a diss rap about all of them. The melting candle wax man, aggravation. Okay, stupidity. Now also Tory Lanez. Okay, speaking of the bullshit. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna find the other one. Because Tory Lanez, where is it? Where is it? Wherever I go. So he was trying to appeal his 10-year sentence for shooting Meg. Okay, and the disrespectful thing that he said about Meg, that his minions said about Meg, I feel like I'm happy all of the bullshit is getting shut down left and right. The judge just said, no, we're going to uphold the 10-year conviction. Okay, stay in there. Okay, it was a 3-judge panel that he tried to get his sentencing appealed. And they said, no, We're going to uphold the verdict. We're going to uphold the sentencing, okay? 10 years it is. Okay? It's final. Leave us alone. So he can no longer appeal anymore. Okay? He been in there. He was found guilty in 2022. Again, he got let me see. That was 3 years ago. So you got 7 years left. Stay in there. Get out our way. These men who choose to disrespect Megan, it aggravates me so much because, like, she ain't did shit to deserve the disrespect. And I wish that people who do these podcasts and get all these fucking views and they trash ass people. Little bit. Nicki Minaj's lawyer, okay, quits. Okay. Nicki has had, I think people getting tired of Nicki and her antics or whatever, but say she's facing legal shake up. Her longtime attorney, Judd Bernstein, okay, has suddenly dropped her the client in the middle of a $10 million lawsuit filed by fan. According to US Weekly, her management team at North Star Group told the court the rapper needed time to retain and onboard a lawyer. I feel like someone on Nicki's level, why don't you have like 4 lawyers? Why would you only have one? I feel like when you are in that kind of celebrity, like there's just a level of I have it all sitting right here. Okay, as his Bernstein explained, after I won a dismissal of the defamation lawsuit against the in New York, I declined the chance to represent her when Pete refiled in New York. My decision was unrelated to any concern about the merits of the case because I have no doubt his complaint is frivolous. I feel like if you know someone has a frivolous lawsuit against your client, why quit? So Nicki is now asked for 45 more days to find a new lawyer to respond back to the $10 million lawsuit. I feel like, is Nicki flailing? Is she losing her mind? Does she no longer have the clout that she wants? I just feel like Nicki is a legendary artist. Like, why would there not be a line of lawyers like, okay, girl, I got you. Yes, let's get it. It's me and you against the world. It's like I think some folks are like, maybe not. I don't want to really deal with her. It could be too extra. Because again, if the lawyer said I am 100%, I know it's a frivolous lawsuit, then why would you not still the case? So let's hope that you can find someone to say, hey girl, we love you. We will support you. We will do what you want us to do. Okay. What else I want to look into? I don't know why Hazel E and Blueface are dating. I don't know what levels of fuckery this is going to be filed up under. I don't know how desperate Hazel E can be to be all smiley with Blueface fresh out of prison. When you also know he has all the drama with them other 2 girls, Krishan and the Jaden girl. I don't know what kind of low brow humility, desperation that is this oozing through her veins that made her feel like, yes, this is it. He's mine.
Has there been any, noise or any drama, behind the scenes that we haven't heard about with Krishan or anything else or anybody else?
I don't know, man. We got bigger and better things.
All right, for sure.
Little retriever right here.
I got the 101 Dalmatian.
That man called her his golden retriever. Now, I don't know why anyone wants to be named after a dog. That's weird. I don't know why. But when I kept seeing little clips of them, I was like, he's fresh out of prison. You know what I'm saying? And they just be around here, child, it's weird. You have a whole daughter, Hazel. Like Blueface is not a catch. It's just
Okay, I like that.
Big fish.
Yeah.
Y'all can be some little Maltese or little Shih Tzus or little Pomeranians. But I've never
Okay. Child, it gotta be shut down. That's just weird. I don't understand it. Nick Cannon's children. Now, I don't know why Nick Cannon kids is out here putting out statements. Nick Cannon, his oldest children with Mariah Carey, his daughter, his son, Morocco and Monroe. Child, the daughter said, clearing up some things, guys. Okay, clearing up some things. I only have one brother. Okay, I only have one brother who is Moroccan Cannon. I do have other half siblings from my dad, but they are all many, many years younger than me. I'm like, what happened that made Nick's oldest daughter, who's still a teenager, okay, she's 14, have to clear up, hey y'all, I got one brother. The other kids, those are my half siblings, but I don't know them kids. Okay, I don't know them. They don't know me. We are not a happy family. So I wonder, like, what made her want to clear that up? It also feel like Nick does not have that cohesive, huge family dynamic that we thought he made it seem like he did. Because why else would his daughter want to clear up the fact that, no, I have one brother. Okay. Now, the other half kids around here, okay, because she got Miss Monroe and Moroccan, they just them. That's it. The other 10 ain't got to do with me. Okay. I don't know them. They're all babies. I don't hang out with them. They're not on my to-do list. We're not texting. I think the only one even close to their age is probably Golden, because he was the third child born, but all of the other ones are like babies. But she like, I don't know them. The child, I don't know them children at all. Okay. Them other kids, those are my daddy kids. They're not coming over. We're not hanging out. Maybe once I'm 30, near 20, maybe we'll hang out at that point in time, but I'm not doing that now. Okay. Don't ask me about his kids. I don't know his kids. Bitch, leave me alone. I said, girl, I guess. And Mariah Price said, and do, and did, be. Okay. Cardi, first of all, I saw this first. Okay. Cardi posted this, and I was like, I'm like, is this old? I thought it's not old. And I was like, Cardi had the baby. I have been telling y'all this whole time, Cardi gonna have that baby in November. I said Cardi gonna have that baby in November, and that's why our tour is in February, and she would have about 3 months to prepare. I felt that in my spirit. I said, ain't no way she's planning a tour for February and she gonna be birthing the baby in January. I said, ain't no way. I knew it. And because TMZ child was somebody called Cardi in the gym recently, and again, she had, won no belly. Okay. And because she's in tour prep. So someone called her in the gym, child working out and whatever. And she said, okay, my life has always been a combination of different chapters and different seasons. My last chapter was the beginning of a new season. Turning over is never easy, but it's been so worth it. I brought new music, a new album to the world, a new baby to my world, and one more reason to be the best version of me. Okay. One more reason to love me more than anything else or anyone else, so I can continue giving my babies the love and life they deserve. The next chapter is me versus me. It's me against all odds, me against everything meant to get in my way. I started prepping for my tour, getting my body right, getting my mind right, okay? There's nothing that's going to stop me from giving you all the best performance of my life. I've learned, I've healed, and I'm loving the woman I've become. That's what this era means to me, and I'm stepping into it better than ever. I said, you better go. It's me, bitch. I said, you better do it. And she was also on her stories. Hold on.
I just had a boy. I love this stroller. But, all right, I'll get this one for Blossom. But, oh, my God, look at this stroller. I wish I would have known about this stroller last year. So beautiful. Look at this. This is perfect for Blossom. I just had a boy.
So we do know she did have the boy. So her and Stefan have a baby boy right now. So Stefan now has, I think, 2 daughters and 1 son. And Cardi now has 2 girls and 2 boys. Cardi, don't get pregnant again. Cardi, don't do it. Okay. And I think I'm hoping she's learning, like, hey, I don't need to get pregnant. Okay. Let me get on some birth control pills. Let me get an IUD up in there, whatever. Let me try to prevent myself from getting pregnant again right now. Okay. Period. I don't care. I don't, and I can't feel like I'm like Cardi probably ain't going to all his games because she's so pregnant. I think they knew she was about due, and so she's like, let me go to 1 game before I give birth, okay, to be seen, and that's it. Okay, so congrats to Cardi and Stefan Diggs on the birth of their baby and whatnot. And Cardi said, bitch, it's me. It's me. Girl, Cardi said, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna do what needs to be done. I am going to celebrate me as a woman, as a mom, as a future ex-wife of that ex-husband of mine who won't sign his damn papers. And I got a new man. Girl, just quick. Let's see, Cardi album came out. Tell me her page, because I feel like Cardi album came out in September. Again, y'all, this was just last week. You know, I think they knew, yeah, I'm about to pop. I'm about due for the baby. Okay, let's do one big old, thing. Let everybody sit together with me being pregnant and belly out, child. But I feel like Cardi told us she was pregnant 2 days ago. Okay. Cardi made sure. When did she tell us she was pregnant? She told us it wasn't September.
I had a date today. But anyways, I'm just here to remind y'all that my album comes out September 19th. It's going to be on all platforms. And on February 11th.
Yeah, I feel like the end of August is when we found out, or maybe it was September. And now 3 months later, the baby is here. Okay. She waited. She was smart. She waited until Cardi was hiding that pregnancy. I think once she was going to court, we knew, girl, that's a baby in that belly. Okay, it's a baby in that belly, bitch. But she planned all her stuff beforehand because she knew she was pregnant and whatnot. But she said, don't play with me. Don't play with me. So congrats to Cardi B and Stefan on baby Brim being born. We are happy that mom is happy and healthy. We're happy that the baby is healthy and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi did a perfect rollout. Her relationship, her album, if she can just get this divorce, if Offset would just sign the goddamn papers, child. Get the papers together. Cardi's attorneys just are responding to the security guard who wants to reopen the case. So her legal team called a motion for a new trial filed by former security guard Imani Ellis. entirely frivolous. Okay, our attorneys argue that the bid comes after the jury cleared her of all related claims. Say there's no ground to reopen the case. Okay, Ellis failed to establish any permitted grounds for a new trial. Okay, she repeats her constant accusations of misconduct and that are both false and not grounds for new trial. Meaning, girl, leave me the fuck alone. If you keep playing, because Cardi ain't pregnant now. Okay, don't make her pop you. Look, I be finding out when folks be pregnant. I be noticing things. And it's never about, oh, they're bigger. You know, it's never about their body being, it's their actions change, how they dress change. Little itty bitty stuff be changing, okay? But I said, girl, yeah. But yeah, if Imani Ellis tries to refile the case, Cardi should absolutely countersue for harassment. Okay, because girl, leave me alone. I'm not pregnant now. I can cuss your ass out. Okay, leave me alone, bitch. Karen, girl, what's Karen's name? Huger was spotted going to BravoCon. BravoCon starts, I believe, tomorrow in Vegas. And Karen, who was freshly out of prison, child, is going to BravoCon. Girl, Karen, this girl, don't be getting drunk in the Vegas now. Okay, it's great. We want to see you. You know, people who go to jail for dumbass reasons and get out, you just hope they don't make no dumbass mistakes in the future. I think that's it. I think that's all the stuff I have for y'all today. Last thing, okay, y'all know Megan is also suing the blogger Milagro, who admitted she did not know anything about the ethics of journalism in different case with Megan. I feel like bloggers, YouTubers, we have to know we are not journalists. Okay? We're not. We are people who have conversation about stuff going on in the world, but we are not journalists. Now, some of us, like myself, like to deep dive and figure things out. Okay. But you can't be out here doing dumb shit thinking you are a journalist. And what happens when you get sued? Okay. You get sued. And the person you were out here trying to defend your lanes is already in jail. He can't help you. Okay. They say part of the thing is a Milagro out of her own mouth was saying some bullshit. They put her live train quotes where she proudly yelled, "I did not tell anybody I was a reporter. I never told you I went to school for journalism. You don't need to be a journalist to give an opinion," which is true. Which is true. However, a part of giving your opinion is you can't speak it as if it's a fact. You can't speak it as if it's a fact. Also, you're not supposed to try to push information that you know to be false. Okay? That does what? Get you sued. Okay? And sometimes it's easy to learn the hard way. Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, B.O.B. Now I remember B.O.B. Okay, because I liked his one album he did. I loved it. I can't remember the name of it, but B.O.B. was being sued, okay, for allegedly actually assaulting a cancer survivor at a hotel after party. Okay, now I'm going to play "You Are Stupid" on all fronts. Okay, now these are serious allegations. This is a civil lawsuit, not a criminal lawsuit, okay? But B.O.B., real name Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., was hit with a civil lawsuit by a woman who alleges that he actually assaulted her at a hotel in San Diego earlier this year. Now, my first gotcha, little bit, is I do beautiful girls all over the world. You can be They got nothing on you in there. But I liked his whole album. It was a whole album he had I liked. But again, my first thing was if somebody actually assaulted you this year, I would want to file criminal and civil, but that's just me. Okay. The complaint states the woman, a mother of two who survived cancer, danced on stage during his performance and was invited to the after party. Okay. It says she viewed the unexpected invitation as a once in a lifetime opportunity to hang out with one of the biggest stars in hip hop. Now, look, even I was a B.O.B. fan. What's the name of that man's song? Even I was a B.O.B. fan. However, I would not classify him B.O.B. What was the name of that album, child? I don't even see it on here. It wasn't South. I don't even know what it was. He had that song called Airplanes. Okay. Anyway. Not T.I. his mentor. But even I would not call him one of the biggest stars in hip hop. And I say that because there may be a lot of folk who don't even know who he is. At one point, he was famous. At one point, he was around here. Okay, but I would never call him the biggest star. That's a lie. Okay. But she said, but his music played and made the role of keeping her emotionally healthy to continue her arduous struggle against cancer. The lawsuit alleges that she arrived at a penthouse suite at the Westin Hotel around 3 a.m. and was offered weed-infused gummies, which she refused. Now, also, ladies, gentlemen, people in general, no one has a right to force themselves on you at all. No one has the right to offer you drugs or try to force you to do drugs, any of that. But what I will say is, okay, if an artist invites you to their hotel in the middle of the night, in my opinion, they probably want some coochie. Okay, now you do not have to give them coochie at all. Okay, it is not your job to give them coochie, but I do want you to know if they invite you back to the hotel, they probably want some coochie. Okay, it's up to you to say no, and it's up to them to accept your no as that's that. Okay. But okay. It says after her cousin left the room, the lawsuit claimed B.O.B. began rubbing her in the thighs and her waist with the intent to actually assault her. He allegedly forced her legs open and said, "What makes you think I won't kiss you right now?" Before doing so, according to the filing, allegedly B.O.B.'s mom, he stopped because why? His wife walked in. I did not know he was married. Okay. But his wife walked in. Okay. He got up to walk to the door to make sure that she did not see what was going on. If your wife comes to the door at 3 a.m., child, I digress. Anyway, the wife then left the room. Okay. And he continued on trying to get some. Okay. She said he then resumed touching her genitals until the manager knocked on the door, gave her a chance to leave. Okay. She also alleged that B.O.B. team were aware of what happened but failed to intervene. His representatives have not yet commented. Now, again, B.O.B., shame on you. Okay? Shame on you. Now, he denied it. Okay? Our client, Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., is known for his B.O.B., denies the false allegations contained in the complaint filed. These filings appear to be a calculated attempt to leverage publicity and attract a financial settlement from a public figure, a baseless money grab under the pretense of the litigations. Ms. Simmons will not be intimidated or coerced by such tactics, blah, 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 blah. Meaning we didn't do it. Okay. The complainant says that she is a wife and a mother. We believe the allegations are fabricated and narrative for the plaintiff using B.O.B. as a scapegoat to explain her whereabouts to her husband on the date in question and designed to deflect personal consequences unrelated to our client. Meaning she came to my show, came to the hotel, we did some freaky things, and she's now making it seem as if I forced her to do it because she's married. So this is a whole he say, she say thing. I wasn't there, but she said he tried to get the nookie. He not denying it. Okay. He not denying. We believe the allegations are a fabricated narrative, and the plaintiff is using B.O.B. as a scapegoat to explain her whereabouts to her husband on the date in question and designed to deflect further consequences. Meaning that lady got with somebody that night. And I ain't being used as a scapegoat. And also, did he even have that much money? Does he have civil lawsuit money? Either way go, we hope the truth comes out. If she lying, because somebody lying, we just don't know who. But I'm like, child, I need folk to stop being dumb. Okay? Stop trying to take coochie from women. Okay? If you got a wife, go fuck your wife. Or find a willing participant. Okay? And no means no. Period. And also on the backside, if you went to the male hotel room to fuck, your husband ain't know, child, keep it a secret. I don't know. So again, I hope if he's guilty, I hope girl pay up. Okay, but if she lying, what we gonna do? Who knows? Anyway, y'all, I think that is it. Okay, we got our 2 hours in, and that's it. I'm gonna do a thumbnail before I go to bed because I don't have them right now. But again, we will leave it at that. Okay, look. We have today's live. We're live on Tuesday. I'm live on Sunday. If you've not already done so, go look at those lives too. Okay. Y'all do not forget to do one or two things. One, like the video. Okay, and two, subscribe to the channel. Now again, tomorrow's Friday. I will have a live tomorrow. We'll see what we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. But again, like the video and subscribe. Look. The funny thing is, I swear to God, I had that same thought. When I kept seeing she's a cancer, I was like, what her cancer got? Because she ain't got cancer no more. So I had that same thought. Because it's not as if he said, ooh, she had cancer. I don't know. So even I thought, what was the point of adding in that she was a cancer survivor into the thing? But maybe because she survived that already, and now to survive an assault, I guess maybe so. I don't know. But I had that exact same thought. Like, now what do I got to do with it? Okay, but look, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Child, I'm gonna go for rest and relax time. It's been a long, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. Okay. But we here today together. But now I gotta take the child. Y'all not be tired into the show. I be tired by the end of the show. Y'all, I want y'all to have a good night. I want everyone to be safe, no matter where you are and stuff. And until next time, okay, I love all of y'all. Y'all love me too. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I gotta go. Bye.